Remember when I said this a few months ago? This is the pattern they are playing you. My diamond team did the same thing. Wake up one day, there was too much money in the game. They said, oh, now we got exploited. Somebody did this and that to us. We're launching a version 2. And now they are paying you 1.5% BNB. Let's see how long that will last. Yes. And now my diamond team version 2 is gone. My diamond team, I've talked about these guys. I've referenced them in one of my videos a few months ago, long time ago, maybe 3-4 months ago. And you know, they launched and then they got exploited. They came back, launched the My Diamond Team version 2. They promised to pay you 1.5% daily for the rest of your life. And lo and behold, they did not even last a few months. Who drained this contract balance? Hey, the contract founders and their early followers and early adopters, and none other than some of your favorite YouTubers. And this is what I've been telling you guys. This was a disaster waiting to happen. And for those of you who don't know what My Diamond Team is, it's simply a platform that promised to pay you 1.5% daily in BNB for the rest of your life. And the same people who developed My Diamond Team actually are the team behind Piston Token, and I recommend you guys to go back and watch my Piston Token video. And this is the price of Piston right now. I've covered Piston Token at all-time highs. I was the only YouTuber pretty much out there telling people don't FOMO in, this is price discovery. Piston Token is at all-time highs. Go back and watch that video, you would see everything that went on. So My Diamond Team went ahead and updated people with this right here. They said, as you may have already seen during the past weeks, the contract balance of My Diamond Team keeps going down and down. The withdrawals are higher than the deposits. I've been telling you guys this for months. ROI platforms like this, it is not here to stay. Now, the last changes they said helped to slow down the withdrawals, but they were not enough to bring in new deposits. Another word, people were withdrawing more than they were depositing, and these people don't have 1.5% a day to give you for the rest of your life. If you're thinking this can happen, you are drinking the Kool-Aid. MDT, My Diamond Team, will not be able to pay out after the contract balance goes to 0. Official. They are literally limiting withdrawals, blocking people from withdrawing. Your money is gone pretty much. The project, they said, was an attempt to create a completely community-driven ROI system with a huge self-marketing effect. They wanted to just market themselves. The current bear market and the overwhelming fear in crypto after the latest issues, they said, were making it hard to keep this contract going. This is just an excuse, a scapegoat. Everybody's using the bear market to say, for example, well, our Ponzi scheme cannot go on, or we are affected by the bear market. Everyone is somehow affected by the bear market. A lot of cryptos are affected by the bear market, but those cryptos are not out there promising to pay you 1.5% a day for the rest of your life. Only My Diamond Team got hit up pretty hard because they were paying you in BNB. I told you guys when I made that video that how long did you think something like this was gonna go on? The idea of passive income is for you to get paid passively for a long period of time, and this is not the case with My Diamond Team. They couldn't keep up with it because it's a Ponzi scheme. It's just rob Peter to pay Paul. Now they went on ahead and said it's the nature of any ROI project to have to end sooner or later when no other use cases exist. Another word, with no use cases, none of these ROI platforms is here to stay. Now the mechanics, the market situations, and the behavior of investors determine how long a project is able to last. Again, market conditions. A team can set the basic rules of the game for a contract. However, as much freedom as possible should be maintained so that the system remains attractive. Create freedom, game theory, peep game, guys. The last step towards more rules is to 5x, mandatory compound, etc. was our attempt to just reverse the current trend, but the imbalance between deposits and withdrawals can no longer be stopped. Here you go. Ponzi scheme was getting too big. More and more people were joining, hopping to ROI. But if More people are withdrawing than more people are depositing. They don't have money to give you. It's simple. That's the reason why they stopped it. And now everybody have to suffer because they cannot afford to pay everybody. You see the problem with this? It's okay to come up with a platform and just start BSing everybody. Yeah, we are able to pay you 1.5% daily in BNB. That's okay, that's fine. And everybody join in. And all of a sudden, oh, we're not able to pay everybody because we're getting few deposits. So they literally basing them paying you passive income daily on other people depositing. What do you call that, guys? They're relying on deposits to pay you 1.5% a day. What do you call something like that? I will let that marinate into your soul. They went on to say, as we said, when the contract balance reaches zero, the system will no longer be able to pay out everybody. So the data will continue to exist on the blockchain. Who needs this data? Like, who needs this website to stand after it's gone to zero? This is silly. There are no current plans for a My Diamond Team version 3 at the moment, and My Diamond Team was created to be a community-driven project. The contract will continue to exist. Who cares? And the website will still stay alive. And also, who cares about that? If the market recovers, they said, then it is possible that the community could revive My Diamond Team and take it to the next level, which is OBS. They are relying on the community to bring this back. So as far as development, they said the devs of My Diamond Team are now currently focusing on Piston token. It's back to Piston now. Piston token has a true business model and use case structure that can sustain itself and generate external revenue. How are they going to do that? Let's see. It has been developed with many protections in places. In addition, the rewards structure is much more sustainable in Piston token, and this is the Piston token, the sustainability of Piston token that they're talking about. Look at this rubbish right here. This long downward spiral right here is the sustainable. Piston token is more sustainable than My Diamond Team. Look at the silliness, just the boldness in that statement is scary. They said, if time allows in the future, there may be new developments for My Diamond Team. Understand that this is not a promise, but they're just waiting for time to allow it. Maybe in the future, they will think about bringing this back, this Ponzi scheme back. So we would love to be able to just make everyone happy. But right now, we cannot do that. If at some point in the future, we can add new utility to My Diamond Team, we will do so, but right now it is not possible given the current workload and structure of the contract rewards, yada yada. It's just making excuses to they're trying to get out of this, bro. And man, this is insane. I've been telling you these guys for months and months and months. They don't have your best interest at heart. No protocol can promises to pay you these high gains daily can last this long, i.e. 2, 3, 4 years down the line. If that's the case, all of us should quit our bank accounts and just join Piston or My Diamond Team. And just for the rest, who needs the banks if you have DeFi to pay you 1% a day? Like, come on. How long did you think that was gonna last, guys? And this is the level of craziness that we have gotten into. Like, the people that was shilling you this stuff, right? They made a ton load of money. They showed you how much money they made because they had referrals, downlines. They used people as stepping stones and as referrals, and they got you into My Diamond Team. Yeah, it pays back in BNB and all of this crap. And then look what happened to you. They drained the contract balance down to zero, claiming while telling you to hydrate or whatever, however the system was working. Those are the people who don't have your best interest at heart. So you have to be careful in DeFi, period. Especially at all of these platforms, ROI platforms like this, ROI pump and dumps. That's it. It was programmed to make it appear to be sustainable, but long term, the bigger it grows, the more people withdrawing and claiming, the more damage it will do to the platform, because the developers, they know, the founders and the developers and the early YouTubers who got into this, they all know that this is not sustainable, bro, long term. And this is a clear proof, because the contract balance literally went to zero. They told you that if Peter doesn't put in money, we cannot pay you, Paul. It's simple. It is a clear scam. That is the difference between these things right there and your favorite cryptocurrencies, pretty much your top layer ones or whatever. This right here differentiates it. This is the difference between your favorite bank account, your normal banks, and that, because your banks doesn't wake up one day and tell you, hey man, by the way, your savings account we have been using to lend to someone else, and now your balance is gone to zero. Imagine waking up and your bank is telling you crap like this. That is the reason why you should never put money that you're not willing to lose into My Diamond Team and such things like this. You should never ever do that. Never. Give them as little money as possible, because the promises they are making you, they cannot keep up with it for the rest of your life. They can't keep up with it long term. They just can't. It is a clear scam. That is what I need to drill into you guys' heads. Please understand that when you're playing with DeFi, never ever give them your life savings. Never go big with none of this crap. Never. Give them as little money as possible. And then the projects that you truly believe in, that you think are here long term to sustain themselves, i.e. Avalanche, I don't know, Cardano, what else, Ethereum, the coins that have been here for the last 5, 6 years or whatever. You know that they are building. They are top layer ones. All of these things are actually built on top of them. Why not just hold the Binance BNB token? So it's cool to play with My Diamond Team. Yeah, throw a bunch of BNBs in there. Who cares if you lose it? But that's the gameplay right there. Do that, get your ROI and get out. But as far as believing in these protocols, because the YouTubers would make you truly believe in this. They would show you an account and say, yeah, look at me, I put in this much BNB, I got out this much BNB, just to attract you to sign up under their referral link, not knowing that when you sign up under them, they're gonna get a kickback out of you. You are making them richer. That's the reason why they got more BNB than you. They don't have to put in 300,000 BNB tokens to ROI. They can just put in 1 or 2 and then have like 1,000 people join them under their team. Kickback, paying them that much, and then they will begin to drain the contract balance to zero. That's what I need you guys to understand. That's why I don't accept referrals over here, because I feel that's really disingenuous. But I'm hurting my audience and my viewers and my downline, literally enticing them. I put a little bit of money into a platform. Imagine this: put a little bit of money into a platform and use like 150 people, 300 people under me. And each one of them, soon as they click that link and they sign up under me, I'm getting a kickback from that. So why would I hydrate? I can just claim every day, because I'm making more than everybody else as a YouTuber, using my downline and a referral to a platform that says I'm paying people 1.5% a day for the rest of their life. So this is the reason why things like this, things like baked beans, don't last long, because of this kind of behavior. Look at baked beans. When it was at its peak, the contract was paying out really, really well, because every YouTubers were enticing everybody to get into baked beans. And soon as they did, they decided to claim every single day. If somebody makes a video and showing you how much money they are making and all of this stuff, what they're not telling you is they're getting kickbacks from referrals as well, adding on to their bag, but you are not. The bunch of BNBs that you're throwing in there, you just hopping to ROI. And every day, if you're eating every single day, you're getting less and less and less. You're rushing to ROI into these platforms and you wind up losing. I guarantee you that 90% of the people who invested into My Diamond Team version 2, they either did not ROI, or they barely ROI'd, or they never made any single money at all. Never. You can count the people who made money with My Diamond Team with your hands, probably. The people who really got rich off of these type of contracts. Understand DeFi, please, guys, and be cautious. This was just another warning to get you to exercise caution. I always tell you guys, please, invest. That's fine. It's cool to play with DeFi. Play with Drip, play with whatever you want to play with, but be this guy. Be the guy who buys low and sell high. Drip right now is at all-time lows. Now might be a good entry point for Drip, but be that guy. Be that guy who buys low and sell high, but never FOMO into these things at tops. Look at Piston. I mean, when I was talking about it, it was at $26 or something like that. And I was the only one telling people, hey guys, Piston token is at all-time highs. It's easy to recognize these patterns, because I noticed on YouTube at the time, last month, that everybody was saying Piston, Piston, Piston. Somehow each one of these platforms that take off is the new drip killer now. Piston is the new drip killer, Piston token, Piston token. I'm like, nope, don't FOMO in. It's at all-time highs. It's gonna drop. Watch. And look at what happened. They drain it right back down. It almost seems like it is well orchestrated and well organized each and every single time. It's like they pump this one today, tomorrow they pump another one, and then dump it on you, and then you are just following these patterns on and on. And it's like you're gonna get lost at some point. Do better things with your crypto than just FOMOing into things like My Diamond Team and stuff. If a passive income is this, I don't want no part of it. Even if it pays me a little bit for 2-3 months and then it disappeared, then I don't want to invest in it. Point blank, period. Like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.